Come on, Black Death. We've arrived.
Why did you drag me to this?
Well, of course. To entertain Multi's little audience.
God, you're worse than him.
Worse, but necessary. But anyway, hello all you pathetic mortals out there in the multiverse. My name is Multisonic Black, and this is my associate, Black Death. We're going to be answering any questions that you have for myself or Black Death. But make it good. Because if your questions are not
worth our time.
Of course. And if they
it's
aren't,
not worth our time, I'll rip out your throat.
And the same goes with me. So let's get this started. By the way, one thing I want to mention is I hate when Multi does these things. But of course, the channel itself is sponsored by Dummy. If you want to get yourself some damn healthy energy drinks, use code Multiverse to save 10% off.
And don't forget to go check out my counterparts channel.
Yeah. I hate when they sell out. Mortals these days. But anyway, Black Death, if you want to help look after the chat, that'd be nice. Oh!
Right.
Hey, AG. How's your vocal cords?
All right. Let's see here.
And
what question from Ultimate Shadhan. Hey, Multi-Black. So question. I know you're Zamazu, but which universe did you come from?
How's what I told everyone else? That's something you don't need to know. Oh, actually, as a matter of fact, now that I'm in Multi's body, I can now do this.
Oh my god, you're worse. I think you could get more annoying.
It's the perks of being a god. I can do whatever I want without a care in the world. But anyway...
A question to me.
You're not going to get that answer anytime soon. Go ahead, Black Death.
So, question from Sahim Demenchi. Black Death, do you have access to all of Shadow's abilities and transformations? Only to the ones I deem fit. I have no need for other forms.
What does he call those? Those phase forms? Long dead for him.
This power of mine, mastered to its fullest, meaning I no longer have to worry about that.
There have been a lot of people in the comments that have basically been saying that you are a Zamasu. Would you mind clearing the air for that?
Oh, I am nothing like this piece of trash.
Excuse me.
I am the full Shadow. You and I both know the only reason you shed that mortal body of yours.
I use
this fucker.
I use this body as a reminder to every mistake that Multi has ever made. And that's why I took his body.
In my timeline, everything was going as you have seen on the channel. But along the way, GUN thought I had become too dangerous. So they tried to do what Gerald did all those years ago, but miserably failed. And due to it, it caused a inverse who I am. And I ended up killing my entire universe.
Or timeline,
Even
so
Mr.
to speak.
Lookalike's body.
Well, at least the, how do you say, post-Genesis multi. This is merely, well, as you saw before, I had the God Key. But I have a well-known perfected version of it for myself. And thanks to Modern, and of course, as you guys saw, Multi's Uncle Chuck. It's thanks to him that Black Death and I's plan was able to finally set in motion. But we're not gonna put out all the details as to why we brought Uncle Chuck around in the first place. That's for us to know, and for you to never find out.
Exactly. If we do that, there's no fun.
Besides, I have one more stop to make anyway. Hi, Peace. It's nice to meet you. Hope you're ready.
Good. We'll finally be done gaining your power after that.
Of course. But anyway, let's see what questions we got here. From QnA. You know what? It makes sense that you're typing things out. I bet you're still recovering after that little injury I did to your vocal cords. But anyway, question to both of you. Are you two aware that there are people stronger than you two fools? You fakers are nothing in the grand scheme of things. Ever wondered that? Typical mortal behavior. Typical. Always thinking,
I was afraid. Then I wouldn't be itching for a fight.
And neither would I. But anyway. Oh, Peace is in the chat already saying, sure, nice to meet you as well, Whip-Off Multi and Emo Shadow. Keep telling yourself that. Anyway. Let's see what else we got. Question for Multi Black and Black Death. Do you have Ultra Instinct and Ultra Ego? Huh. I have no need for such pointless techniques. What about you, Black Death?
While I may have access to them, I no longer need them. I pushed my body to its very limits, and further beyond them.
And the fact that he himself had killed his entire universe with his perfected super form alone says something.
Goku, Multi, and Sola never stood a chance.
But anyway, let's see. Oh, Divine Flames Animation says, serious question for Multi Black. You ever heard of a tanning machine? Because you're about to become the next Snow White, my guy. I have a hard time understanding these mortals' lingo. Well, of course, after I took Multi's body, I took the opportunity of using the Dragon Balls to cure Multi of his illness. The paleness has never faded, unfortunately. But luckily enough, this was at a time when Multi had Zeshir back into his body again. So therefore, I applied Zeshir's power with my own and killed him from the inside.
And now his power is your own.
Hence, my base aura, comprised of Multi's base aura energy mixed with Zeshir's. Impressive of what a god can do. But anyway, let's see. Etheria X213 says, to Multisonic Black, why Multiverse Sonic out of all mortals? Surely there are better options. Well, you see, I am a Zamasu that doesn't believe in getting power off of Zenkai boosts. I believe in progress. I believe in dedication. So why steal the body of a Goku when I could just go after a Sonic? Multi specifically. And since Multi is the ugliest in the entire multiverse, I decided to take his body as a reminder that everything that Multi has ever done has been nothing but a speck in the dirt that crawls beneath my feet. And the same goes for every single one of you insignificant mortals out there.
I say again, that ego will be the death of you.
I guess I could say the name about your lust for blood.
Unlike you, I actually get a high off of combat. The rush of feeling my fist break the skulls of my enemies. The blood dripping from my claws. Oh, it's exhilarating.
And that's why I picked you.
Felt a rush like that.
And not to mention the fact
I
that
killed Goku.
I was actually gonna bring up the Goku Black that we unfortunately recruited. I was willing to give it a chance. But no. He got so caught up in his godly might, and of course his Saiyan instincts, to understand the goal of my objective. That's why I had to kill him. Well, he killed him. I was gonna do it, but he kinda took that from me. And that proves why I hate mortals so much. They always take the glory from the god.
And yet, this immortal would happily slit your throat if you're not careful.
But anyway, Queen AG says, here's a question. Do you get excited from killing Black Death? You should meet this pink hedgehog I know. She's crazy. I think she'll like you.
I already killed her in my timeline.
Did you now?
Why worry about her? That walking STD didn't even stand a chance.
And to this day, mortals still refer to her as a walking STD. Pathetic. Besides, the reason why I was able to get this powerful so far is because I went to other timelines and killed 1,000 different versions of Multi. Hence why I discovered the ability to absorb people's life energy through this time ring and apply it to my own body.
This new time ring. This time ring is even more special.
You stole that from Goku Black after we disintegrated him.
Indeed.
Would you mind educating them as to what that time
ability-
ring can do?
This time ring is the Black Time Ring. It holds the ability to absorb time distortion energy and apply it to my own.
So, how many other mortals have you killed so far? Did any of them put up a fight?
I haven't had much fight since Goku and Multi in my timeline.
But anyway, let's see. Question to both you twits from Queen AG. How did you survive? Did you two pull a Final Destination and cheat death?
I'll let you answer this one.
Oh, it's not that I cheated death. You see, this time ring not only has the ability for me to steal life energy and put it into my body and feel my own power, but I'll let you in on one thing. This time ring has the ability for me to stop time from my whole body. Meaning, if, say, someone was to deliver a killing blow or stab me through the gut, I can lock myself in place. Meaning that the damage that I had before would no longer apply.
His timeline would stop there until he releases the time ring. So whatever happens, his body will revert to that point in time.
When it comes to the limits of this ability, I'm not sure. But why should I care? As long as I win and get the results that I need, that's more than enough. But anyway, let's see. What do we got here? QnA says, oh wait, sorry. Let's see, what do we got? It's from Sega Sonic. Sega Sonic the Hedgehog says, a question for Multisonic Black and Black Death. How did y'all meet each other in the first place? You want to tell the tale?
This imbecile stumbled into my timeline just as I was finishing The Last Mortal in that entire universe. Goku put up a good fight, but he fell all the same.
I assume it's because of the fact he couldn't control that Super Saiyan 4 transformation, huh?
When he saw me gut Multi right in front of him, he pushed past it, actually. I defeated him. When he fired off a Kamehameha, I sliced his hands from his body. And then took my claws and shoved it through his skull.
And how we met. I stumbled on his timeline after he finished killing the last one. And then after that, well, things went from there. Of course, he was looking for a fight. Luckily enough, I was able to convince him that I wasn't a threat to him. And I told him that there could be...
You weren't a threat. It was that you wanted me to help you kill.
Well, yes.
Bodies that I could count.
And I told you that what if I told you that there was endless amount of timelines and universes from where I come from? You could have all the blood you can spill for all eternity. And then he was convinced. He came with me, and that's when we found that Goku Black. Unfortunately.
Right after I detonated my universe's core.
And when that happened, I brought him to here.
That entire timeline's multiverse, gone without a trace.
But anyway, let's get down to these other questions here. Let's see. What do we got? Multi-Black, what did you think of your fight with Modern Sonic? It was exhilarating. It was exactly what I wanted, and then some. I made him lose control. I made him tear off that mask that made him who he was. I broke it, shattered it, broke it into a million pieces, and got what I wanted. And because of that, I now have something that I'm still building off of. But it's that one final push that I need to make this body's power entirely my own. The only thing I have is this! I'm barely scratching the surface. But all I need is one last ingredient, and then this body will be mine, and I'll be ready to fight Multi. I'll be ready to fight Multi and his friends.
Watching you get your ass thrashed in that desert was hilarious.
It was necessary for me to gain the experience that I needed. So now, not only that the power of a muse is with me, but the power of a Sonic as well. The Sonic abilities that Multi lacked. And now, it belongs to me. And next is the Sailor Scout. Her life force will be mine. And then, off to the Universe Zero. Besides, the headaches can't affect me there thanks to the time ring. Thank God for that. Oh, Dreadboy915 says, to Black Death, do you think about Maria? Are you
Next question.
Are you alright?
I said, next question.
Whatever you say. Let's see. To Multi-Black, you realize you sound like every overconfident villain ever with your monologues? I have a lot of bravado, I will say, but I do know how to back it up. Also, I appreciate the $2 donation. Very much appreciated. Are you able to bring back Werewolf Sonic? Not in this body. But I appreciate the donation, nonetheless. But anyway. Oh boy, looks like they're trying to push you, Black Death. Black Death. Stop. Now. You'll be able to exterminate these mortals at the end of the stream. Don't worry, you'll have your chance.
I'm starting with the stupid golden pest.
Let's see. To both, if Nozzle was ever reborn or came back, would you ever think of teaming with him? Absolutely not.
Please.
He claims he's a god, when in reality he's not. He's just a little speck that was born inside of a damn rock.
That past will vanish with the rest of the multiverse.
Why would I ever? But anyway. For Black Death, what do you hate or like to eat? Well, that sounds like a very basic question.
Sadly, it's no longer around, but I prefer green chili queso. My timeline had exquisite green chili queso.
Queen AG says, question for Black Death. When you stopped your boyfriend from killing me, did you see Maria in my eyes? We both have blue eyes. I'm an angel. She was your angel, wasn't she? Riddle us that.
I only stopped him Because he was putting our planet at risk. Your life means nothing to me. And the next time I see you, I'll rip out your beating heart and let you watch as those blue eyes fade to black.
But anyway, you got your answer. Anyway, let's see what we got here. Amethyst the Hedgehog
They're asking if we can fuse.
That is a failsafe, in case things go wrong. Besides, if we were to fuse, there's a chance everything could be wiped out. Just from the flick of a finger. Where's the fun in that? I like to play with my prey before I even strike. But anyway, Amethyst the Hedgewolf says, to Multisonic Black, how would you feel if you had a secret admirer? That admirer being me. Well, the thing is, Multi knows this person really well, actually. They're one of their best fans. But I will say, I will say one thing. A god would love a pet. Ah! Sorry.
Cut the shit.
It's this body. It's this body's ability to react to things like that. Besides, this was back when Multi was all self-righteous. But anyway. Multi-Black, at this point in age, you're kinda not a threat if you're losing to Supersonic, and AG, sure, at our strongest. But Sonic and his super form was still beating you. If he was beating me, why did he go into Hyper then? Last time I checked, he used Cyber Supersonic, and even that didn't work, so he went to Hyper. So yes, I was beating him.
Hyper has the ability to rewrite timelines. Consider that before you start thinking we don't have power.
It seems we have got a member. Alexander the Hedgehog, welcome to becoming a multiversal comrade. God, hearing that phrase always makes me want to puke. You did teleport when he went hyper, lol. What? That's because I got what I wanted. I wasn't going to kill Modern because then things would be messed up, and he would have to chime in and get me out of there. I went with the plan, and as long as my plan succeeds, I didn't lose anything. I'd be willing to do whatever it takes to succeed. Besides, there's no cheating in a fight.
No cheating in a fight, he says, yet we use that time ring.
It was my intention. Like I said, to get what I want.
You and that obsession.
You have an obsession too to want blood. Wouldn't you say we both wanted the same thing?
The black Arms thrive off the blood. Remember that.
Of course. Queen AG says, "To you, disgrace of a Sonic, you tricked me into admitting to something I refuse to say is true about my friend. Do you ever wonder if your actions will have consequences? You monsters will pay." Multi's the real monster around here. And besides, you practically disgraced yourself, fellow muse. Your kind is all about spreading positivity. And last time I checked, in the comments of that previous video where we had our bout, people agreed with the fact that people were kind of disappointed at the fact that you admitted something that goes against a muse's code. Always spreading positivity, always being truthful and honest. But what's the honesty and the positivity when it has to do with you telling a lie to your friend?
It looks like we got a $5 donation from Universe Zero.
Oh, go ahead. Read on.
From Multiverse General. Logic error. What did you do to Cream Black Death? Oh. The rabbit? Why, the same thing I did to the rest of my timeline.
You good?
Computer are a bit finicky sometimes.
Ah, gotcha. But anyway.
Had to sneak into Shadow and Roy's house just to use this fucking thing.
Question for both. How did you become favorites all of a sudden? Favorites?
I mean, fan base, I guess.
Apparently so. Question for Sonic Black. Did you take the body of Multisonic in another timeline, or are you something else completely? Oh, I took this body from another timeline. It was the first timeline that I went to. Like I said, it was back when Multisonic and had Zeshir back in his body.
If only they knew who you really were.
If only. If only they knew. Sadly, they won't know. Unfortunately.
Hey, make that $2 donation from TJ the Hedgehog.
Appreciate the compensation.
He's mostly gonna blow it on tea.
My god always likes their tea. That's never changed with me. But anyway. Hacker Ninja EXE says to Multi Black, interesting, so what happened to Zeshir then? It's like I said. I killed him from the inside, and I made his power my own, hence my base form. It comprises of Multi's ki in general, plus Zeshir's power altogether. But it wasn't enough. I needed more. The least I got back was his super form, and his full-powered state.
And the god form.
That too. Question for Black Death. Who do you have in mind for your next battle?
I feel like plucking Multi's heart from his chest.
Once again,
Also, stay tuned for another What If coming up featuring him over on this channel.
question for both. What is y'all's favorite tea? Herbal.
Bourbon.
That too. Urban's good as well.
I didn't say urban, I said bourbon.
Oh, sorry. Well, it sounded like you said Urban.
Bourbon whiskey. Gimme.
But anyway.
He's for chumps.
Let's see. Uzi Dorman says, "Oh my God! Actually, answer this. I think you would love to ally with the absolute solver. It's an eldritch deity that can destroy solar systems from to universe and can control people from hive minds."
I don't want to control people. I want to obliterate them.
Same here. Question to both you idiots. Where did you get those outfits? You know you feel seem to hate my world, yet you dress like you're from there. I fancy this myself. It helps me separate myself from Multi as much as I could.
And my armor is fashioned from the robotic remains of my victims from Universe Zero. General Omega. I get to use them as a shield. Oh, and Metal Sonic's face made a good chest plate.
Multiverse Sunny says, with a $5 donation, says, to both you, Multi-Black and Black Death, what would you do if you can rule the multiverse together? What would you do? First off, I would create it anew and become the god that everyone can rely on. And that way, any mortals who are out of line will be extinguished.
And I would just burn it all to the ground.
Well, if I was to rule the multiverse, actually, he would be my executioner.
I don't take orders, and you know that.
But you would enjoy it, though. You would enjoy being an executioner. You can not only execute them, but also torture them in the process. It's a win-win. Oh, Hacker Ninja says, to Black Death, after the massacre you did, after the massacre you did you ever try to revive your old man, Black Doom?
He was weak to the hive. The black arms are flawed. So I pulled what my brother did, and I absorbed them all into my being. I am the Black Arms. My father lacked vision. He only saw a planet to conquer, not something more.
Divine compared you to a Universe 6 Namekian.
They weren't much of a threat either.
Queen AG says, "Here's a question. Humor me, you freaks. If you were to reshape my world with your own stupid vision, what would you do? Please do tell." Huh. You know.
How about a world that actually sees the world for what it really is? Just a speck of dirt that no one will ever give a damn about.
And you took the words right out of my mouth. People are asking if you killed Maria in your universe.
It was painful. But yes, my spear found their heart.
Painful, but necessary.
I carry something of theirs with me every day. My new inhibitor rings. That way I'll always be with them, and they'll be with me.
And by the way, just to clear another thing up, I am not that damn parasite that Multi has in his body. So don't compare me to something so insignificant. I am my own person, I am my own being, and don't ever compare me to that damn thing. Oh, it seems Pika Piplove has been a member for 17 months. Had to give support to the best Sonic. At last someone sees my vision.
Our best Sonic is a dead Sonic.
Question to the ultimate disgrace. Do you ever wonder what it would be like if Maria was still alive? Do you think she'd be proud of you for being this soulless husk? You might be nothing but a monster.
I am a husk because I am what the world made me.
Ain't that the truth?
Remember that before you start pointing fingers.
You see, mortals always dabble with. Mortals always have a habit.
I was made because people were afraid and couldn't handle that. And now, this is who I am.
And this is my problem with mortals. This is why. Because you dabble with things that are out of your control. And this is the result. You dabble, you pick, you prod, you do all that to things that you don't even know exist. And look where it gets you. He gets created to be this killing machine. And whose fault is that? It's not his fault. It's all of you. Let's see.
Drago Dragon Palak with the $2 Australian. You two think you're absorbing... You two think about absorbing Mephiles and Imblis? Why would I absorb something that I could beat in my base form?
Same here. Those disgusting creatures are insignificant compared to me and Black Death.
The god fragments don't matter.
Question to Black Death. Have you ever come across Archie Sonic yet? We would rather not interfere with that Sonic.
Probably best to avoid him.
Honestly, yes. As much as I do want to eradicate the multiverse, he is a big problem, which is why I put him last on the list.
Oh, shit, that protogen creature's coming back.
Oh?
I'll see you back in the void.
Alright. I guess it's just me. For now, at least. To Multisonic Black, where did you get the time ring? I got it from my own world. As I once was a Supreme Kai. Ah, what the hell? Oh, it's
What did
you.
you get for having him steal my fucking computer?
I didn't have him do
Hi, guys.
shit. He did it all on his own. You're lucky I can't kill you, because if I kill you, then Black Death won't exist anymore.
Yeah, I have power over you.
Yeah, well, same with Nick. If you kill me,
Exactly.
then I won't exist.
Poke the eye. Poke the eye. Poke the eye.
Stop that.
Poke the eye.
Stop! Maybe the next universe I'll go to is a
Well,
universe
is
full
that
of
my Multiverse
protogens.
Warriors? I'm a kaiju Jin. Get it right, bitch.
Whatever.
Anyway, what is up, my Multiverse Warriors? Roy here. Yeah, I out of character. All honesty, I couldn't keep doing the Black Death voice. It was killing my throat. I haven't done it in so long that it's hard to maintain. I've gone through like 3 cups of water.
Anyway, let's see. Well, I guess
So, Mastered UI Sonic says, so Roy and Nick are basically Zenos.
pretty much, if you were to call it that.
Yeah. Well, technically I'm Godzilla, but... tomato tomato.
But anyway, what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna get out of here. I'd rather not waste my time here. Hey, what the hell? Stop that!
Yeah.
The hell?
Drink tea in hell.
Oh, damn it. Whatever. I'm going back with Black Death to the void. Oh, by the way,
And
by the
don't forget,
way, one thing I want to say. Your next piece.
get the fuck out of here. Lasers.
So you got rid of the creep?
Got rid of the creep.
I figured as much. Anyway, hi guys. I'm Nick. I also can't keep up the black voice either for long.
Let's be honest, the voices are so scratchy that it's hard to maintain. So for the next hour, because we usually do 2-hour streams, for the next hour, if you have any questions for us, feel free to ask.
Actually, it's a good time for me to announce something.
Announce.
Alright, but I'm gonna need full concentration for this, because I want to make sure I don't mess this up. I can't fuck it up.
Don't fuck it up.
All right, first off, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna spice things up. Just gonna go ahead and set the quality and the focus. There we go. All right, cool. Then I'm gonna move this here. There we go. Okay. All right. You guys ready for this? Whew. Guys, your boy has finally made it! I have achieved one of my very long-time dreams ever since I was a kid. And that dream being, I am now a part of the Sega Creators Charity Program. I'm not gonna say what I'm not gonna say. Hold on. I'm not gonna say what the charity stream is gonna be about because I can't say it. I'm not allowed to because NDA. But what I can say is that I am a part of Sega's creator program, and I am so happy. And so is he. He got in too.
And I will. Yeah. Hi guys, I work for Sega now.
It's volunteer work, but regardless, we work for them.
We work for our overlords.
But yes, so stay tuned for, charity streams that'll come out soon. And yeah, there are rules that we have to follow, unfortunately, but we'll make the most of it. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be
fuck.
I know that's the thing. We can't swear.
It's gonna be so hard. I can't curse. It's gonna be so hard. But I'm gonna do it.
I know. But there's gonna be a lot of fun activities that we're gonna be doing in streams, guys. There's gonna be a lot of fun things that'll be for your entertainment and all that stuff. It's gonna be fun. And what the fuck are you doing? Get the fuck.
You smell like Sega. You smell like money now.
Oh my god. But yeah, guys, I have been at this for a whole decade. And the fact that it has come to this, that I have been longing for this dream, it's finally accomplished. And it's not just because of me, it's because of all you.
Same goes on my side. If it wasn't for y'all, I would not have the motivation to keep going. Y'all make my channel worth it.
Yeah. So when it comes to...
look forward to seeing an update to this fucker. Because guess what? I'm gonna get an actual fucking Sona soon. Because I'm tired of this motherfucker being the only one out of us who has their Sona.
But yes. But yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun, and it's gonna be really good. So stay tuned for those streams and everything like that. So Jesus. But yeah, you guys like that announcement?
Real. I'm still trying to. I still have a hard time believing we work for Sega now.
Me too. By the way, one other thing, guys, I will say another thing that is aside from the Sega of UK stuff, because that is who we work for. We work for the Sega of UK. But the thing is that we got Pride merch on the way. We already have two characters already done. It's gonna be Multisonic, Solar, and Shadow. They are Fallen actually finished Solar. They're going to be getting started on yours soon. And then once that's done, we will push that merch out by June. Hopefully.
Y'all will be able to wear me as a t-shirt finally.
And support Pride Month.
For those y'all that are support Pride Month and wear us as t-shirts, jackets, or even have us as a blanket. Who knows?
Well, I mean, the thing is that the merch will have t-shirts and mugs.
Yes.
You could drink coffee drinking out of a multi-shadow mug, or drink one out of a multi-sonic mug, whatever you prefer.
Preferably a multi-shadow mug because coffee beans, you know.
Yeah, you could like you don't even need the liquid. You could just dump all those coffee beans into your mouth.
Oh my God, Honey Hot Kiss with the 5 gifted memberships.
Honey Hot Kiss? Holy shit! It is not the season of
Luffy,
giving. It is. How is it the
Isaiah
season?
Benton, Melody the Lycan, Honey, and then SonicTheHedgehog are all now members. Welcome to the Multiversal Warriors, as well as this motherfucker, the comrades. His comrades. Become his army. Charge on Great Britain.
What?
I don't know.
But anyway, thank you, Honey Hot Kiss. Jesus Christ, I don't deserve a friend like you, Honey. Jesus Christ. But anyway,
Also, the fun fact, y'all, Honey is actually my Charmy. Also, speaking of which, Honey, when are you inviting me to a stream? Come on.
well, you never asked. I already got one with I already got one with her this Wednesday, so you'll have to pick another day.
Yeah. And I also got a stream tomorrow and Wednesday I gotta do. Yeah, that's right, guys. Tomorrow is Halo Tuesdays, and Wednesday is Dying Light Wednesdays. Look forward to seeing me and Echo going and getting ourselves into all sorts of mayhem.
Let's see. Queen AG says, question for both of you. What was the hardest part about filming what we've done so far, if I'm allowed to ask? I don't
Voice.
think any of it. I don't think any of I think it's still, like,
the
filming.
voice.
Oh yeah, definitely
the
the voices.
The voice.
The
voice
voices,
is the
yes.
most hard thing. Just maintaining that incredibly scratchy. You go through so much because you're basically scratching your vocal cords. It's so painful.
People bleed from that shit.
Why do you think Sean Shamel passed out so much while doing the Super Saiyan 4 bit?
Yeah.
This shit is hard to do.
Honey's inviting you to their VRChat party this Saturday. You specifically.
Let's go.
I won't be able to attend because Saturdays are usually my editing days.
Yeah, I use Thursdays and Fridays to edit nowadays.
Yeah. Let's see.
Which reminds me, I again apologize that we weren't able to get a video out on my side of things, but this week it's gonna be a doozy, okay? You're gonna love it.
More of a VRChat birthday party, says Honey. But Honey, what do you mean that it's the season of giving? It is not Christmas.
What, you never heard of Christmas in May or July?
I heard Christmas in July, but not Christmas in May.
Cry about it. Cry about it.
Apparently they're asking about the what if. People are asking about the what if.
Okay, this one's your call because you're helping with it. Should I just go ahead and spoil it, the matchup?
I guess. Sure.
We are finally going to get to see Multi-Sonic Black facing off a longtime character played by Darkbox. Say his name. Say his name.
Which, was it Fleetway?
Infinite Sonic.
Oh,
Infinite.
yes.
It's Infinite Sonic, everybody.
Yes.
Multi-Sonic Black versus Infinite Sonic will be coming to my channel soon. We gotta find a day to film it. We gotta find a day to film, and I have to go to make the fucking model, but yeah.
Well, we are also gonna need the Infinite Sonic model anyway, because we gotta do it for pre-Genesis days.
I know, right? Let's see if I can also work on that tonight with Dirk.
Yeah, you can. That's more so Dark's model than anything.
More sleepless nights, here I go.
Oh my god.
You should be used to this by now. I was also, Nick, I want to discuss this little idea in front of them and see what they think. Ready, Nick? Ready?
Sure.
You ready for this awesome idea?
Sure.
How would you and the audience feel about very specific videos from Nick's channel being remastered as anniversary videos?
Well, I mean, isn't that what
For
kind of
example-
what? Well, isn't that kind of what pre-Genesis days is for? To kind of sort of remaster a little bit.
Kind of, except for one thing. You're not going into the territory of stuff you've already done, except
Right. Yeah.
the like. So that would mean, like, if you were to do an anniversary video of redoing one video from your channel, the one that I would suggest. Multiverse is modern. Multiverse is modern. Multiverse.
Well,
is
technically,
modern.
they are going to have a rematch, so technically it would be a remaster. Technically, it would.
Nah, technically that's a rematch. A remaster would be pre-Genesis multi going toe-to-toe with modern.
That's true. I mean, I don't know. We'll see.
Something to think about. What do y'all think? What do y'all think, chat?
Let's see. Oh shit, we got Beat the Heroic Saying with a $20 donation. Says, yo, Nick and Roy, got a question from both of you. How come Multi Black couldn't turn Rose? And also, how is that version of Multi Uncle Chuck alive? And to Roy, I noticed that Black Death wants death. What's up with that? I mean, that's up to him
I'll
to
let
talk
you
about
go
Black
first.
Death. But when it
Yeah, I'll let you
when
go
it
first.
comes
and then I'll do
to
Black Death.
so the reason why that Multi Black only got like he couldn't turn Rose is because during his fight with Modern, he not only was absorbing his partially absorbing his own energy into his body, but he was also getting the experience from fighting Modern that he was able to unlock that power.
Think of it as phantom limb syndrome. I think this is the best way to explain it. Think of it as phantom limb syndrome. He can't do it. He knows it's there.
Yeah.
It's kind of like how when someone's missing a leg, they can still feel it.
Uh-huh.
Same thing. That's because this is pre-Genesis Multi's body.
Mm-hmm. Pretty much, yeah.
Night Fury Lover says experience. So Multi Black is basically a Pokemon.
Oh my god.
As for Uncle Chuck, that will be explained in a video coming soon.
Yes, it'll be explained in a video as to
And
how
as
Uncle
for
Chuck
Black
is alive.
Death, yeah, and as for Black Death, so the thing with him is, as said earlier, Black Death is actually Multiverse Shadow, but GUN failed at reprogramming him the way Gerald did. And because they messed that up, they messed up what the code that is his mind, basically inversing it. And as he went for wanting to protect life before to keep his promise to Maria, now it is a promise of death to murder everything in his path. Also, I'm going to go ahead and read this for you, Nick. Zeta Entity Wolf, thank you for being a multiversal comrade for 13 months.
Hey, thank you. Okay, let's see. Alright, also later, Honey Hot Kiss. Thank you for the gifted subs.
Later, Charmy. Listen, don't grab the flamethrower. We don't need to go put out another house fire. Multi's burning down earlier was enough, okay?
Okay, let's see. Alexander the Hedgehog says, question, can I hug Multisonic Black and Black Death? If you want to get obliterated and stabbed in the gut, by all means.
Absolutely, go right ahead. As long as if you're a masochist, go right ahead. You'll be fine.
Honeyhot Kiss says with a evil grin, saying, "House fire, arson."
Also, guys, another thing you get to look forward to. I'm going to take a hand at editing. I'm gonna upload this for everyone to see, but y'all get to hear Broker and Nick dub over the Daima Super Saiyan 4 transformation.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember that talk we had.
Yeah, I still need
and
to
also,
your lines. Record
and also,
your lines.
I know. But when it comes to after the Multisonic Black story, I will say one thing: that there's going to be a change with Multi, not just physically, but mentally. I think it's time you guys get to find out the mysteries of the parasite that is growing within Multi.
And I believe after that, we will finally be doing the Budokai Tenkaichi.
Yep.
That we have been teasing for now several months.
Yes, that is true. Yes.
Finally, you get to see Shadow and Multi duking it out in a tournament to see who wins. You get to see Goku show up. You get to see Universe Zero characters.
And also
Team
at
Multiverse,
some point the return of Vegeta.
Yes.
There's a lot of great things happening. A lot of great things. And also things that I want to say, but
what he looks like?
What if I put a poll?
Put a poll. Do y'all want to wait and see what Vegeta looks like, or do you want to see it now?
Here, let's see.
Let's see. Y'all's votes will count to this.
All right. Go ahead and vote, guys.
I say we have the poll go for about 5 minutes.
All right. So once it reaches like an hour and 14 minutes, that's when I'll call off the poll.
Vegeta isn't fully done. I've only got some of his attacks, though. I will let that be known.
Uh-huh. Divine says, if I see him, I will make sprites.
Oh, he's gonna make sprites. You and I both know he's gonna make sprites.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
The fuck am I doing it? Oh, no. That's it! That's Divine right now. Now you gotta do that. If the poll says yes to Vegeta, that you gotta do the Nepo. Also,
All right.
Yeah. Also, by the way, y'all. Fun fact about Vegeta: he's actually gonna be played by a returning cast member. It's returning.
They actually asked the question: is Voiceman still his performer? I recall from last stream that's his VA. Yes, it is.
Yes, returning VA.
Yes, Voiceman is going to be playing Multiverse Vegeta. Huh?
Be allowed to tell them about Josh.
Later.
All right. question for Nick and Roy. Did you see how fucking tall Daima SS4 is in Xenoverse 2?
Yeah.
Yes! That thing
He's
is
so-
a monster! That thing is scarier than Broly! Yeah, I bet you even agree with that. If I was to fight you with that in Xenoverse 2, because you and I, we have our matches every now and again, how would you react?
I'm not sure. But Jacob Wood says, will Vegeta have Super Saiyan 4 or 5 or an entirely different transformation?
Wait and see. That is I know for a fact he's going to have Super Saiyan 4, as it has already been shown that he has it.
Yes, he did have
For
Super Saiyan 4.
anything else new, you have to wait and see, because we have some pretty crazy plans for Vegeta.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Not to mention we have some pretty crazy. See. Oh, just wait, chat. Just wait. You don't know. You don't know, chat. Let's just say Divine's gonna have to make an entirely new sprite sheet for you.
Oh well, I mean, I don't think he got far on. I mean, I don't think he got far on the current multi sprites. So I don't think he got far at all, or even started.
Give me the beats.
Because I think he was focused on doing Goku sprites.
We are at 92% to 8% when it comes to Vegeta.
Oh, okay. We're reaching that limit. Here we go. 5, 4, 3,
4,
2,
3,
1.
1.
Poll has
Going
ended.
to the changing
The winner is yes. You guys get to see Vegeta's look. So brace yourselves. I mean, if I had the ability to use Vegeta's little theme song, I would do it. But anyway, I'm gonna go over here. Alright. Oh my god, get the fuck over here.
Here we are.
Behold, Multiverse Vegeta.
This is the boyo. Behold, the new Multiverse Vegeta. A mixture of many different designs, including Xeno Vegeta for the gloves, GT Vegeta for the shoes. The base body and outfit are used using a Resurrection F Vegeta, and then I added the straps personally myself. But yes, this is Vegeta. Hey, Nick.
Yeah?
Final Flash! Here, I'll show the attacks for the chat. So you saw the full power Final Flash. Here's the normal. Well, and there's the normal Final Flash. The garlic gun.
There was a friend of mine in my old school that actually called it the Gaelic gun. Accidentally.
The big bango attacker. Kablamo.
Oh.
Final. You know what, Nick? You know what? And I enjoy your ability to die. Final shine attack. And okay, so this next one, if y'all have read the manga, you will recognize. Gamma Burst, bitch! Bang!
Ooh.
And then got Heat Flash.
which you see in the Broly movie. Hey, Nick.
Yes.
Blamo.
Ah!
And finally,
And yes, even you, Kakatot. Yes, I said Kakatot. Get over it.
Oh man.
That's all Vegeta can do right now, but in the future, when I find time, I am going to make him glorious.
Yes.
Now that we actually have a second, do you want to show the chat the actual like Soul Chain Eternal Penance, what it properly looks like?
Yeah, sure.
All right.
I don't mind showing that.
Soul Chain Eternal Penance.
But in order to do that, I am going to need to face the camera this way, towards the moon. Hey, I'm going out of the water.
Vegeta. Second of all, you wish I am Vegeta. Third of all, you wish you were Vegeta.
Anyway, here we go. This is Soul Chain Eternal Penance.
Yeah,
There you
chat.
go.
Yeah, chat. It's real. It got real here.
Yes, it did. Oh yeah, and also, guys, I want to show you guys something, because you guys deserve to see this.
is it the boy? Is it
Ooh,
Oreo?
shh.
No, it's not Oreo.
So, behold! You guys have seen Blaze already, but what you didn't see is her abilities.
She has been updated.
Yes. And then she has
Jet.
Flamethrower! She has the Cross Embers. Oh shit, wait. Ugh. And then she has an aura, which is called the Flame Whirl.
Oh god, you're incinerating everything.
And finally, Phoenix Sword.
Glorious.
But yes. Let's... But yeah, that's pretty much that.
Yeah.
Divine says, wait, does she have Burning Blaze? No, but she will soon. Don't worry.
So you've shown your werehog, right?
Yes, I did.
Well then, hey chat, you want a treat? Hey chat, you want a treat?
Oh, there you go. Multi-Shadow Werehog.
So yes, y'all guessed correctly. There will be a returning
Of the werehogs.
Yes.
and he's gonna be fucking contagious. He's gonna sneeze on me, guys. He's gonna sneeze on me.
I am not cute. I have 3 eyes and devil horns. Bull charge. Charge.
Oh, man.
They're saying, "Get quick, get Dixie now."
No, it's not Dixie. I should be getting Honey Hot Kiss.
Oh yeah, definitely. But here, chat. Y'all saw him in a video, so I might, since he'll never be seen again, I might as well show the model. I'm waiting on it to load.
Sorry about that, guys.
Subarashi.
Oh yes.
Yes, this is the divine man himself,
Yes.
as depicted in the Multiverse Sonic YouTube channel. But to show y'all what he can do, he has facial expressions, which were used to excellent taste in the video. Here you go. I shall go through them now. You have the grin, the malicious smile, which those of you from the manga will recognize. Got scared. Oh god, Super Saiyan 5, don't hurt me. You got Angie. And you got the eyes closed.
Yes.
Now from there, if we go over to toggles, as you can see, he has a tail, which can be toggled.
Mm-hmm.
He has a battle damaged outfit. He has the mask. The mask broken. And then he has the original Goku Black outfit and the Super Dragon Ball Heroes fit, which is incomplete without. Now it is Subarashi. Now, backing up, I'm gonna go back to the original outfit. But as for this, we have the base aura. The Kaioken. We have Super Saiyan. Feel the fury of a god. But yeah, here is Super Saiyan. Super Sandwich. Then we have Super Sandwich 2. Behold, it is Subarashi. And then you got Super Saiyan 3. Red light! After that, we got the forms that everyone was surprised about.
Yes.
Super Saiyan God. And Nick, we have a model that you're gonna show next also.
Currently I can't because my like the way that I can't get back into VRChat for some reason. Like whenever I go over to switch to VR, it would bounce me back to virtual desktop. So I'm gonna have to stay like this for the remainder of the stream.
So I'll handle it. Yeah, I'll handle it then. So you got God, Rose 2, 3, and then one of my personal favorites, which was based off an animation I saw, 4, and then Ultra Ego. Yes, y'all guessed correctly. This was Ultra Ego in the thing.
Yep.
And then he has alongside that the Kamehameha. He has Ki Blast.
Ryan Kuhn with the $5. Just curious who will win Multiverse Shadow and Sonic vs. Sin from Murder Jones. If you don't know who that is, look it up. Prepare yourselves. I heard a lot of good things about murder drones.
Considering, yeah, it's a good thing. I will say, considering we're like planet busters by default, I'm pretty sure we'd win. If two planet busters went up against Sin, yeah, I'm pretty sure. But besides that, you have the two different key blasts there. You have the charged key blast for over here, which bigger explosion, different sound effect. The black power ball from the anime. The death beam that pierced Multi's chest. Pew! And then you got the key constructs. You have Aura Slide, Keyblade, Azor's Edge, Rose, Excalibur in full power and base, and finally the Sickle of Sorrow, which, if y'all didn't notice in the actual thing, has its slash effect.
Yes.
So yes, that is Goku Black. Now, as for that one comment, since we've already showed the old model for it, I'll pull it back out. We were asked if there is such a thing as Multiverse. Shattuck as like, you know, paid super chat thingamabobber. Here you go, chat. Loading. Oh, do we have any questions, my good man? While we're waiting on this?
Let's see. ED says, wasn't that a thing in the final nozzle fight? Yes, it was.
Yes, this was that exact model, believe it or not.
Pretty much, yeah.
So, what we have on this, it's nothing too fancy. We got the Kamehamehas, so Big Bang. And the Full Force. Stardust Fall. The Stardust Breaker. Or as we like to call it in this household, the Queer Sphere. Yep, that thing blows up real nice.
Yes.
Stardust Reflector, where he can generate a key shield that reflects attacks. And of course, this puppy.
Ah, yes, the meteor explosion.
Always fun. Now, as for transformations, we have the base aura, the chaos boost, dark chaos boost, Kaioken, super, hyper, and finally, we have our god forms, which was Super God. And Super Shattuck Blue.
Plus perfected.
Yep. And then you got perfected. Fun
there
fact,
you go.
though. This guy may show up again in the future. Just wait and see. He
Mhm.
will also have a new model.
Same with Sano as well.
Oh, yeah.
Divine says, can he use the Nova forms?
It is planned. It is planned. Well, actually, let's rephrase that. It's planned for Sano. For Shattuck, he will be able to use the phase forms with a unique color system.
Yes, because Sano is more so multi-side, so he'll be able to use soul energy and things like that. Shattuck, on the other hand, can't.
I've seen a lot of questions about this character. I'm gonna swap into him for a sec.
About
He's Engie. You kill Pop-Up.
what?
Multi-seed. People have asked a lot about this character. So, this character is Multiverse Seed, and will show up eventually. I'm not going to tell you how, I'm not going to tell you why, but I will say he is going to be a doozy of a video.
Yes. Wait a minute, Nick. Is your Persona character smaller than Sonic? Yes, he is. He's just your average Mobian size. Tavaria says Seethe or Steve.
Seethe. Seethe. Seethe no longer likes you and wants to kill you. Come here.
Yes. But anyway, I think what we might do, due to the constraints of my fucked up virtual desktop at the moment, we'll have to call the stream early.
We'll see y'all next Monday.
Yes. But anyway, I want to thank you guys so much for stopping by. Hope you guys enjoyed that little announcement that I did. Thank you, and again, all that was all because of you guys and your support and everything like that. And I just never thought that would be my dream or anything like that. So
Y'all made it possible. Thank y'all.
yes. But anyway, guys, if you want to see
Where
more
was I?
streams,
Yes, we have a tradition here.
Oh, yeah.
Keep going. We just have a
if you
tradition here.
guys if you guys enjoyed this stream, then be sure to click the like button, along with that subscribe button, a soul hammer, and go subscribe to Multiverse Shadow and all that stuff. And yeah, stay tuned for more Multi-Black and Black Death content up until the end of the arc. And then once that arc is over, well, prepare for
Now
a lot
say it
of
with
cool,
me,
crazy
chat.
things. And with that
Say it
being
with me, chat.
and with that
10.
and with that being said,
Kamehameha!
later, my multiversal comrades.